What's up, YouTube? HTG D Bailey back again. Been gone for a minute. Still trying to find the oomph I need to continue on, I guess. Just been playing a lot and exploring different options. But nonetheless, Fortnite Friends version 7.10 patch notes are out. Working with my son, he's doing real well. You can see here on the bottom left, be sure and subscribe to him. Be sure and subscribe to me. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video. It'll be on both of our channels. So yeah, the version 7.10 patch notes are out. So I just want to go over them with you in case you're wondering what they are when you get home from school, work, wake up, whatever we have. Right off the rip, what's new? 14 days of Fortnite. Explore new challenges, play in the new and old LTMs, and unlock rewards in this seasonal event starting December 19th. That is tomorrow. Limited time modes, 14 days of Fortnite. Summary, 14 days of Fortnite event will feature both new and returning LTMs. Large team modes switch every 2 days, and small team modes rotate every 24 hours. Starting December 19th, log in each day at 9 a.m. Eastern to find out which modes are available to explore. Let us know which LTM is your favorite on our social channels. Now, this is probably some of the big stuff right here. Weapons and items. Heavy assault rifle changes. Reduce the effectiveness of the heavy assault rifle while not aiming down sights. Aiming down sight gameplay remains roughly the same. Increased aim down sight accuracy bonus by 10%. Increased accuracy while standing still by 10%. Reduced vertical recoil by 6%. Base accuracy reduced by 30%. Reduced accuracy while jumping and falling by 60%. Improved balloon controls. While in the air, balloons can be released by pressing the crouch keybind, formerly the jump keybind. Players can again use alt fire to release a balloon when the balloon item is selected. For modes, it's available, and the height at which glider redeploy is available has been decreased from 1,000 units to 576 units. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue where players were able to pick up live dynamite through structures. Gameplay. Ground vehicles now slide on icy surfaces. Eliminations from no-scoping enemies with sniper rifles now shows up in the elimination feed. Sticking a landing on all four wheels with a vehicle will no longer damage the player inside. It's now easier to pick up items dropped near a mounted turret. Storm wings now take 50% more damage from hitting objects. Boosting now reduces the damage taken from impacts by 50%. Previously, boosting prevented all impact damage. Damage done to players that are in a storm wing when it's shot down has been increased from 25 to 50. Damage is dealt directly to health. Storm wings will now take more damage from destroying structures by running through them. Bug fixes. Holding a movement key while confirming an edit will no longer force the player to continue moving in the direction of the key they were holding. Mounted turrets will no longer be briefly teleported under the map and then return to their original location. Various zipline fixes. Zipline animations no longer briefly play every time a player jumps after building underneath a zipline. Players should retain proper momentum when latching onto a zipline. This will fix the issue where it appears a player is jittery or rubber banding or receives a perceived speed boost immediately after latching onto the zipline. Players will no longer lose the ability to sprint if they emote while on a zipline. Fix an issue that caused players to become detached from the zipline right after seeing the animation above their head. The zipline pulley will no longer remain in the world after eliminating a player while they were riding on it. Fix an issue where players would get flung across the map. Added sounds and effects when a ziplining player smashes through structures. Improved attached collision around ziplines. Fixed regressions with the auto pickup weapons options. For events, added additional dates for Explorer pop-up cups and Friday Night Fortnite. Explorer pop-up cups resource caps adjusted from 700, 500, 300 to 500, 500 for wood, stone, and metal. Resource gains on eliminations adjusted from 100, 50, 50 to 50, 50, 50 for wood, stone, and metal. We're continuing to make adjustments on these values in an attempt to find a healthy balance. Please let us know your feedback. And once again, be sure and hit their social media channels on Twitter, and I guess you can get them on Facebook, I'm not real sure. Fix an issue where traps were not granting elimination rewards in Explorer pop-up cup. Playground bug fixes. Fix an issue that would prevent time trial challenges from recording player completion times. Players should no longer see an occasional "please wait" message that blocks them from starting challenging games in the playground. GPU performance. When view distances are far, this should improve resolution on consoles and in some cases frame rate. Minor improvements were made to performance for emote music playback. Address movement corrections sometimes are seen when players jump. Improve the performance of some gliders. Audio. Improved winter biome ambient audio. Reduce the volume of quad crasher boost sounds. And fix the victory royale sound effects being different on mobile and Switch. User interface. Players can now preview loading screen cosmetics in the front end by pushing the keybound to the preview. Action full screen. Added a vehicle health bar above the player shield bar. Fix an issue where a short snippet of the currently equipped music item could be heard when previewing a different music item. Fix an occasional crash when viewing event titles on the consoles. Art and animation. Zenith has his own idle animation in the lobby. Lynx has her own idle animation in the lobby. Phone it in now plays for 15 seconds in the lobby. Dab for days with the new emoting power of the infinite dab in the lobby. Lasts 10 hours. Mobile user interface buttons updated, made the HUD settings tap visible for mobile players, updated icons to be more visible in snow, moved the exit vehicle button to a new location. 60 frames per second option enabled for iPad Pro 2nd generation. All that stuff right there if y'all happen to have these devices for the Fortnite mobile on Android and iPhone. Bug fixes. Added a warning when accessibility settings for zoom are enabled, which interfere with tapping the screen and cause missing actions. This causes players to experience unresponsive interactions. Creative. What's new? Winter themed islands. A cold front brings in 4 new winter themed islands you can select from the player rift on the starter island. Winter village prefabs. Add seasonal touches to your islands with 6 new winter village prefabs. There's a look at one right there. This is an early release, so you may experience client crashes, loss of progress, or other unexpected errors. Islands. Added 4 new winter islands selectable from the player rift on the starter island. Players now have 2 total, the block islands instead of 1. Bug fixes. Fix multiple issues with the island rift portables not behaving as expected. Fix an issue that could cause featured island rift portals not functioning when more than 8 players joined a server. Fix player animation issues occurring after the reset island feature is used. Fix an issue that allowed players to build above the height limit, causing them to become stuck. Fix an issue that could cause a visiting player to lose the ability to select a rift location if they leave and return to a host server. Fix issues with editing structures and placing traps on other players' islands. Fix an issue that could cause Switch players to be removed from the server when one or more players max out their available island memory. Gameplay. Add a new glider redeploy island setting. Controls whether players can glide after falling. Default is on. Bug fixes for the gameplay. Explosives are no longer able to destroy structures when the building damage in game setting is turned off. Fix players not sprinting after being in fly mode when both the auto sprint and toggle sprint settings were enabled. Fix an issue that would prevent players' health and shields from resetting when starting a game in creative mode. Fix an issue that could cause building damage in-game, block building in-game knobs to not function correctly. Fix the issue that could sometimes cause repair structures to revert back to their previously damaged state when a player leaves and comes back to their island. Fix the crash that occurred when selecting my island from the in-game menus immediately after being eliminated. Fix players being spawned over the water when entering an island in some cases, an issue where players would be unable to jump after falling through the world. Creative tools. Phone. Fixed issues where props could pass through the foundation structure of the block island. Fixed rotated props becoming attached to the phone at strange angles when you interact with them. Fixed props being unexpectedly dropped after carrying them far distances. Prefabs. They've added 6 winter village prefabs, a holiday prop pack, new cube colors to the cube gallery prefab, logs and stumps to the nature gallery, a winter nature gallery, and additional ramps and floors to the obstacle gallery. Bug fixes. The peg hop prefab no longer spawns with a block staircase that requires players to destroy or build around it. And for devices, new devices added. Gunner stands and shoots at any player within a 2-tile radius. Choose between pistol, shotgun, assault rifle, or rocket launcher. New options to player spawners, added option to hide player spawner during game, option to prioritize which player spawn to use when there are multiple to choose from, option to start allowing spawn for both island and game, new item spawner settings, added an option to hide the item spawner during game, and an option to customize the rate that items are spawned. Bug fixes, fixed players being unable to access item spawners options, fixed a visual issue that occurred if a player picked up a new trap while another was equipped. This issue would cause the user interface to update with the new trap but would place the original trap instead. Fixed a visual issue causing the ice block to appear in-game as the cozy campfire model when looted from a chest. Weapons and items, bug fixes, fix an issue where the grappler was not respecting the infinite ammo island setting, issue with player created chests would spawn on top of a structure above the player rather than in front of the player. Fix issues with players not being able to loot chests on other players' islands while in game, and llamas being openable even if you didn't have edit permissions on another player's island. For social bug fix an issue that could prevent players from joining the party of a switch player in an active creative server. Performance, initial loading improvements, optimized performance when players throw playset grenades, and optimized networking memory usage. And if you're interested in Save the World, I will put the link below and you can go check that out for yourself, because we're just worried about Battle Royale here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Be sure and subscribe. Check out DRI0717YT on YouTube. He's growing and coming up fast. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Hope this helped y'all out. Talk to y'all later.
Head southeast. Get on. Hurry. Why would you get off? I wasn't gonna get off yet. Careful. You're getting third-party soccer field? We're hitting third party in another direction. I wanna push this kid, I need his mats. I'm coming. Are you good? Let me loot his mats. Oh yeah. Who's he talking about? Oh, right here.